Then so the principal would have to make you a part of those situations where you can really influence, and sometimes, depending upon the person, even push you. I need you to do this.
Oh yeah.
To show the teachers that you're more than just checking out books. I need you to kind of push yourself.
Mr. Nestor, you were recently awarded School Library Administrator of the Year by the Texas Association of School Librarians. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you share with us how you became such a strong school library supporter?
Well, I suppose you have to go way back when everything started with me. In my world of education, I was a fourth grade bilingual teacher, and I very quickly realized the need that my kids had for a very, very strong foundation in literacy. They were building their own language skills in 2 different languages, and so I had to seek out the support of my campus librarian as well as literacy facilitators to really help me not only build the library in my classroom, build the literacy skills of my kids, but in doing so I realized the need for a really robust and strong library program. In addition to my experience in the classroom, also as a campus administrator, I've had the fortunate circumstances to be surrounded by librarians who were quite exceptional. I could say as an administrator, I was a 4th and 5th grade classroom teacher, and I did not know much about being a kindergarten teacher, but I had excellent kindergarten teachers show me the right way. The same thing as being a librarian, I might not have known all of the ins and outs prior to becoming an administrator, but being surrounded by amazing, exceptional librarians has really helped me understand the role that a great campus librarian can play in the instructional program on a campus.
What is your philosophy on the role of librarian as part of the campus leadership team?
Well, being a very well-trained administrator by my assistant principal, who previously was a librarian, I believe that the role of the librarian is essential to the instructional program of any campus. So for specifically in our campus, the librarian is a part of our PLC structure. She's a part of long-range planning days, a leadership team. Everything that we do, our librarian is an absolute integral part of making all of those decisions so that we can see not only how can the library support the grade level TEKS, but also just what are we doing and even the physical space in our schools, which is obviously something that came long before me, but it was an excellent decision. The library itself is in the center of the entire school, which that of itself just speaks volumes to the fact that the library is central to everything that we do, especially in an elementary setting.
Mr. Nestor, how do you as the principal support the library and librarian as part of the teaching and learning that happens on campus?
Well, I would say first and foremost, a campus principal is going to have to do an excellent job of making the correct selection in the first place. We're all at different places in our journey towards being great educators and great leaders. And so if the principal really wants the librarian to be a central part of what's going on as far as leadership is concerned, you have to select candidates who are really, really excited about the possibility of being an integral part of everything that's going on in the campus. So once you've done that, additionally, of course, you're going to have to provide really great funding so that the librarian can make the library a great place, really that center of support for the entire building, and even being able to branch out and do really cool different things such as robotics programs or maker spaces that all cost money. So once you've done that, you have to take an additional step to perhaps set up logistical support systems. So if you have some type of PLC rotation or schedule or planning days, then you have to make sure that the librarian has time allotted in her schedule to be able to be a part of those days, as well as leadership team meetings, team leader meetings, whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to have to purposefully schedule time and make sure that that person is involved in all of those decisions.
Let's say a librarian sees a need for moving their library forward into a more future-ready library facility and program. Do you have any advice for that librarian on how to approach and get support from their principal so that the change can begin to happen?
Well, not speaking personally, but I would say that there are an awful lot of leaders out there that we really have our mindset, our vision is cast that this is what we really want to have happen on our campus. And so a really great way that a librarian could approach their campus leader would be first and foremost to approach with passion, that you're so excited about whatever it is that you're wanting to implement on your campus. And you've also done the research in advance, so that you're not only just presenting a proposal, but you're also presenting a plan of this is what it looks like, this is what it would cost, here's how it can support everything that we're doing. And that last piece is actually very critical. Once the principal's already got their mindset as to this is the direction that the campus is going, whatever your proposal is, it can't be, oh, we're going to go off in this opposite direction. It's here's how this great, amazing new idea is going to support the plan that you already have in place. And here's the research to back up what I just said. So if you go to any campus administrator with the research, with the heavy lifting, the investigation done up front, and show them how it connects to great teaching and learning and the plan that they already have in place for their campus, they're not going to be able to resist you.
Thank you.